Good morning, everyone. It is Sunday, November 25th, 2018, and these are your morning announcements. I am in the car with Mr. Hug.
Hello.
He says hello, and we are on our way to work. Cop. Oh no, the popo. Oh no, the popo. Oh no. Oh, he doesn't have anybody.
Yes.
Oh, he does. He does have somebody. Okay. Anyway, I watched something very interesting this morning. Actually, it started last night. I found a video. I'm a big fan of Secure Team, and if you don't know who Secure Team 10 is on YouTube, they are it's a YouTube channel that deals specifically with UFOs, and I'm interested in the UFO phenomenon, not necessarily believing in it. Hi, Robert. Not necessarily believing that what people see are UFOs. You know, it's kind of like the same stance that I have on ghosts. I think that 99% of what people think are ghosts can be explained by something rational. I'm the same way with UFOs. I think 99% can be explained away as something just regular, like an airplane or some sort of natural phenomenon. But it's that 1% that we can't explain that I'm very interested in. Like, what is that? What is causing that? And, you know, back in the late 80s, there was a guy named Bob Lazar who came forward and said that he had worked at a Los Alamos, a site on the Los Alamos range called S4. And, you know, he said that basically he was hired to back engineer UFOs that they have gotten a hold of, and that they were unsuccessful in back engineering the UFOs, and that they were trying to synthesize something called element 115 to be able to recreate the anti-gravity properties that UFOs have that allow them to propel. Well, he kind of like fell off the radar after he came forward. You know, he got scrutinized, his life got turned upside down. The government really made a hard case to try to discredit him, and got reporters working for them, and he went into hiding. And I honestly didn't even know if the guy was alive anymore or not, because he just sort of fell off the radar. But he's coming back to the surface, telling the exact same story that he told 29 years ago. And he's been given a little bit more credit now than he did back in 1989, because one, element 115 is a real thing. And back in the day they were told, you know, back in the day we were told element 115 doesn't exist, there is no such thing, they aren't trying to find it, they're not trying to synthesize it. But now we know that, now in today's day and age, we do know that 115 does exist, and that our government is trying to synthesize it, and that they have successfully synthesized it. So, you know, whatever we find out about from the government now is something that's been happening forever. You know, we don't ever hear about anything as it's happening. We hear about it later. And some people that worked with him at Los Alamos also have come forward and said, yes, we have worked with him, and we do know who he is, and he is a physicist. You know, he makes claims that he went to school at MIT and other places, but, you know, there's no record of that. But that can be easily erased, right? Shalom, Rick Sanchez! So I found that all very, very interesting. So I'm going to be interested to see when this documentary comes out, what they find, you know, if they find him just as credible or more incredible than they did back in 1989. I myself think that there probably is. There's got to be UFOs, and there's got to be a place here on the planet where that kind of stuff is being back engineered. I mean, what do you guys think? You know, I don't know that UFOs are traveling across space and time like you would have seen like on Star Trek, you know, where they're warping space. But, I just wonder if there isn't some sort of interdimensional travel going on, where they're punching a hole in space-time and moving through space-time that way. Actually, it's the same car, Rick. I'm just sitting in the passenger seat because Mr. Hug is driving. So, I'm sitting in the passenger seat today. But this is the car that I drive, and we've got the moonroof open. So Anton Cookie. So that's what I was looking into today, was this whole new Bob Lazar story, trying to decide whether or not I believe in UFOs. And yeah, I've seen some weird things in the sky that I couldn't explain, but that doesn't mean that they can't be explained, right? So that's kind of where I'm at right now. So I hope you guys are having a happy Sunday morning, or for those of you across the pond, like Rick Sanchez, a good afternoon. It's very cloudy today. What's the temperature, Mr. Hug?
36.
36 degrees right now. We might be getting snow today. I'm kind of hoping it's going to stay to the south and fall all over Chicago and leave us alone, but that's probably not going to happen. I think we're going to get some. But that's okay. We're Wisconsinites. We're tough, right, Mr. Hug? We're used to driving in the snow, so little darn snow ain't going to stop us from doing anything. Ain't that right? I am going to work right now. I have a job where I work on the weekends, which is fine because I'm old. It's not like I go out and do anything. And today we are going to be shining up the floor in the Great Hall, which is our biggest hall and best place where I work, making it nice and shiny and pretty. And I'm 2 days away from my 50th birthday, guys. My birthday's on the 27th. I turned 50 years old. So I'm excited for that. It's kind of a milestone. I actually don't feel bad about being 50 years old at all. I think that's pretty cool. I made it this far. Who would have thought? The way I lived my life. I thought we did a long time ago. Thank you.
And you've only spent one night in jail.
And I've only spent one night in jail. Isn't that? I think that's an accomplishment. I think that's an accomplishment. Only one night. And I've gotten this far in life without murdering anyone. At least I don't think I have.
I used to wonder why old people were so grumpy. Now I'm just wondering how it is that they're staying out of jail.
Yeah, I think that's an accomplishment. I think that if you are 50 years old and you've lived your life as crazy as I have and can say that you've only spent one night in jail, that you're probably winning. You're winning life. Here we are driving into beautiful downtown Milwaukee. City on the river, or city between the rivers. City between the rivers is what Milwaukee means in the native language. So I'm almost to work. I'm gonna let you guys go. I have nothing more to say, but I love you guys. I hope you guys have a great day. Hopefully I'll be off for the next couple days, so I'll be able to jump into your chats and bother you with all kinds of useless laughter and fun. So you guys take care. Love ya. Bye-bye.